All right. It's my pleasure to introduce Iowa State head coach Bill Fennelly, as well as Emily Ryan and Ashley Joens. Coach, when you're ready, an opening statement.
Yeah, 2 quick points. First of all, I want to thank the NCAA and certainly the people of Greensboro on behalf of everyone at Iowa State. The phenomenal tournament as always, and it was an honor to be here and really thank everyone. And then secondly, certainly want to congratulate Creighton. They played a great game. We knew going into this game, basketball is a make shot, miss shot game, especially with these two teams. And they made a lot of tough shots tonight, and unfortunately we couldn't get the ball in the basket when we needed it. So we certainly congratulate them at their class act. Coach Flan does it right. Very impressed with how they do run their program. So, and lastly, couldn't be more proud of our team. Obviously tonight hurts. Obviously tonight is disappointing, and it should be. If you invest in something in your life and it doesn't go your way, you should be disappointed. But what they accomplished is amazing, and we'll celebrate that at another time. But it was an honor to say that I coached at Iowa State this year, and amazing young people, amazing.
As a reminder, we will start with questions for our student athletes first. If you've got a question, let us get you the microphone, name and affiliation, and who your question is directed to. Start right here on the aisle to our left.
Aaron Beard with the AP. This is for Ashley. What were they doing defensively to try to make things difficult on you, at least from a shooting from the field standpoint?
Yeah, they did a great job defensively, just staying on us, kind of knowing our personnel and how to guard. I think they did a really good job, and that kind of helped them out.
Great. We'll come right down here to the very front.
Tommy Birch, Des Moines Register. How did you guys feel late in the fourth quarter when you were kind of making that run and getting some momentum?
Let's start with you, Emily.
Yeah, at that point we were clawing ourselves back into the game, and we made some plays that we needed to make to get ourselves in a position to have a chance at it, and ultimately we weren't able to make quite enough of them to get the win.
Ashley.
Yeah, like Emily said, we just had to keep fighting and clawing our way back into the game, and we weren't able to get it done, but we kept competing.
Take another question from right down here in front.
Coach Fennelly had talked about just how proud he is to have coached you guys, and you know, eventually you guys will celebrate all you've accomplished. What do you guys think about what you have done this year and accomplished as a team?
Ashley.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really great season. It didn't end the way we wanted it to, but looking back, we all stuck together. And, I mean, it was a great team. We all stuck together, and we're very connected, which makes it a lot more fun when you can win and be this close.
Emily.
Yeah, going to practice every day was so fun. Really fun team to be around, and just disappointed we can't come back tomorrow and get work.
Take our next question from the third row in the middle.
Hi, this is just for Ashley. Do you know yet whether or not you're going to come back next year or enter the draft?
I haven't thought about that yet. I'll decide soon.
Any further questions for our student athletes? Thank you all very much. Congratulations on a great season. At this time, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions for Coach. Start over here on the left. Aaron.
Aaron Beard with the AP. What happened in the third quarter, I guess, with defense? I mean, some of it's them making shots, but obviously I'm sure you weren't doing some things you wanted to do defensively either.
No, we got mismatched a couple times. You know, they hit a couple. You know, Rimbo banks one in, and she made 19 threes all year, and they hit a tough. We guarded an inbounds play wrong at the end, and they stuck a three at the end of the shot clock. So, and then we tried to go smaller to keep the ball in front of us, and that was a struggle. We had real matchup problems, and we weren't scoring enough to offset it. Sometimes you got to score when you're not guarding right, but yeah, third quarter we really struggled to even get any kind of flow defensively. We tried a lot of different things, but to their credit, they always had an answer for it.
Right down here in the front.
Tommy Birch, Des Moines Register. Bill, I know you had said you're very proud of coach this team. What is it about this team that has made you so proud to coach him? And when you eventually do start thinking about what they accomplished, what are you most proud of?
Well, I think what Emily referred to is it was a group that was really fun to be around. They showed up. They did what they were supposed to do. We talked at length about the Iowa State way of doing things. And coming out of COVID, you didn't know what was going to happen. Everyone's like, oh, this is great. Well, sometimes when teams are together, it's not great. This team, it turned out to be an unbelievable thing. And the disappointment of how last year ended motivated them all. And I thought they handled themselves all year. You win 28 games, you get to the Sweet 16. And I think it was the team, Tommy, as you know, I think our fans loved watching this team play because they can tell that they're connected and they play the game the right way. So, yeah, it's like Em said, it's hard tonight, but I could not imagine being more proud of what they've done and how they've done it.
Go back here in the front.
Does it kind of excite you to knowing that, like, okay, it's a good core coming back to? I mean, does that maybe soften tonight a little bit, knowing that you're going to still get the chance to coach a lot of them moving forward?
Yeah, no, obviously, I think I'm not really, I should have an answer to that. I can't process next year yet, but when you have Emily Ryan and Lexi Donarski, obviously Ash has not made her decision, but Em and Lex, that's a great way to start a team. And there'll be some work to do, obviously, but, it's hard to see them, compete to that level. And, everyone's going to lose their last game in this tournament except for one, and we all know that. But when it happens, it's sudden. And my grandson Will is 7 years old, and he loves our team, and he walked into the coach's locker room sobbing. And I've spent a lot of time trying to console him, and if you don't care, that's okay. But I told him, I said, Will, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. And we're going to smile big when we get home.
We're going to take our next question from Zoom. Matt, go ahead and ask your question. It looks like we've got a issue here. Any other questions in the audience? All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations on a great season.
Appreciate all your time, especially our folks from home covering us all year. You did a great job. Thank you all.